How to take the SAT video, a la Shmoop. If you dream of getting into a good college after high school, no doubt you are revving up to take the SAT. If you're just kinda meh about your future, then no need to take the test. Who really needs wealth, security, and pride in their work anyway? But assuming you would like to take care of your family and live a great life, you'll probably want to follow in Rich's footsteps. Rich and Mitch are twin brothers. As with many twins, the two siblings are very competitive. One time, they both got grounded and raced each other to their bedrooms. Naturally, when it came time to take the SAT, Rich and Mitch were determined to outscore one another. Mitch, the cocky one, decided he didn't need any help to study. He already knew his stuff. All he needed to do was cram. He pulled out all his old textbooks and began poring over them. He reviewed past exercises and homework. He even reread a handful of books he'd been assigned over the years. Meanwhile, Rich felt that a more focused approach would benefit him. He logged on to Shmoop. He went to their SAT test prep and accessed his dashboard. There, he set his test date so he wouldn't forget. He took reading, writing, and math diagnostics that gave him a sampling of what he might expect to see on the actual test. He reviewed the skills he needed to practice and got some valuable advice from the game day tips section. By the time the test day rolled around, Rich was ready. Mitch, on the other hand, was so worn out from studying every word in every book known to man that he slept through his alarm. He made it to the testing center in time, but just barely. He hadn't slept much in the past week, and he had covered so much material that barely any of it was sticking. Rich, however, had taken those game day tips to heart, and he had slept plenty. Mitch had been so busy studying the actual test material that he had forgotten to bring anything other than his admission ticket and photo ID. But Rich had his watch, his number 2 pencils, his calculator, a drink, and a snack. Halfway through the test, Mitch had lost track of time, gotten parched and hungry, and run out of scratch paper. Because Rich was well rested, had spent his time studying the right material, and had come properly equipped, he finished the test well before his brother did. But it wasn't about speed. Okay, it was a little bit about speed. Sure enough, Rich absolutely torched his brother on every single section of the test. Of course, he only gloated for a second or two before going over to Mitch and consoling him. They may be competitive, but they are still brothers. Mitch learned the hard way that the SAT is too big a deal to attempt going it alone. Take a lesson from Rich. Using Shmoop's SAT test prep guide will get you ready for your big day. No, not that one, the other big day. You'll know what to bring and what not to bring on the day of the test. You'll learn ultimate test-taking strategies, and you'll be able to compare your practice test scores to others on the site, which is great for all you super competitive twins out there. Now go, Shmoop among yourselves. Let us know how you do. We'll wait.